Hello, welcome to the stream.
Ooh.
The chat.
Hello.
I will be your host. My name's Michael. In the background is India, who's animating. And yeah. In the background of that is laughter.
Damn kids. Damn kids are back. Get off my lawn. Don't make me hit you with my whipper stick.
Your whipper stick?
Youths.
What is a whipper stick?
It's a walking stick I use for hitting youngsters with. Look at them walking. Walking around and laughing.
Enjoying themselves, how dare they?
This is like poison to me.
Did I ever mention how much I liked you?
No. I'm animating an orc thing, so I'm currently inhabiting an orc persona. I hate sunlight and daisies and kittens.
You hates them.
I hate them.
You hates them good.
I hate them. Hit them with my whipping stick.
Oh, I want to know.
Can you show me?
Man.
You're so smooth, Michael. So smooth today. You're like a baby child.
A baby child?
Yes.
Is that so?
Mhm.
And why would that be?
Smooth as a slippery slope you are, because you've shaved all your hair off. Now you're like a bowling ball, or a magic 8-ball. I might start writing answers on your face, and shaking your head whenever I have a question.
You're ridiculous, you know that?
Why'd you shave, Mike?
I felt like it was time.
Why, after 4 years, Michael?
It's not been 4 years,
It's
it's
been
just...
4 years. You've never shaved. Since all the time I've known you. I've
Maybe-
never known this you.
Maybe I want to level up my beard skills.
Why now, though?
I don't know.
Of all the times.
I don't know. I felt the impulse. It drew me to the finding the laser thing.
I think you're having a midlife crisis.
Maybe. Maybe I'm like, finally I will unlock the beard. Beard skills, +1s.
What? Wait, no. I mean, because you've shaved it off.
No, but...
So beard skills -1.
No, because if you... I don't know if it's a rumor or like a myth or something, but I'm pretty sure if you shave, it comes back with a vengeance, right? It comes back coarser.
What if it never comes back? What if that's it? That was your one beard for life and now you've squandered it.
Well, it's not.
How do you know?
Because it's not.
I think you were trying to recapture your youth.
It's not how it works.
Trying to go back to being a young boy with no beard.
You're a bit obsessed.
What was your pale, shining face?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And terrifying.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm just making sure that they don't come back, Mike. They're gone forever.
Yeah. You've done it now.
Also, hello. Yeah. I'm just setting it up so that I can view the chat and paint at the same time.
You know you're young and hairless forever. You know what's ironic is you don't like hairless cats and things. You don't like them as animals and you've become what you hate.
There's a slight difference between a wrinkly ball sack full of bones and what's on my face right now.
There's a cat on your face right now.
No.
And also they're not wrinkly ball sacks full of bones.
Yeah, they are. Hairless cats, come on.
They're gorgeous.
They're like weird, no.
They're adorable. That's what all cats are underneath. That's what all cats are without their Jimmy Jammers on.
They're what on?
They're Jimmy Jammers.
They're Jimmy Jammers.
Jimmy Jammers.
No.
That's what every cat is underneath it all. And now I know what you are.
How are you, Owen? Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. So first,
maybe, I think maybe that's how you'll know if you do a really good art piece. Is you'll like level up your art and your beard will instantaneously grow back.
just out of sheer like, it's too awesome.
Yeah. Suddenly.
Okay, well let's test your theory and make this one the most awesome painting I've ever done.
Oh, I like that. Yes.
Is that just because it means I'll do a good painting?
Yes.
Okay. All in the name of getting a beard.
In the name of doing a good painting. A good painting is its own reward, but a beard is pretty sweet also. What are you listening to, Doig?
Giggly Cafe.
Oh, nice.
If you've never used it before, the shortcut Control J takes whatever you have under your selection and makes a new layer with that selection. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So what I'm going to do is separate this flattened painting into its component parts so that I can paint them separately. So forgive me while it's a bit of re-augmenting and shuffling.
I smell an onion.
Okay.
I do! It's drifting in through the window. Someone's making an onion.
They're making an onion.
Yeah. Having onion for dinner.
Do you mean they might be cooking an onion?
Maybe. I don't know.
smell it too.
See? It's an onion.
These are some cool shapes you did when you did this, India.
It might not be me, you know, it might be you.
Nah, it feels like a you thing.
Are you sure? Oh, yeah, I think that was. But looking at it now, I'm kind of like, bleh. He looks so casual.
Yeah.
We should probably have him look less bored, shouldn't we? And have him look more kind of.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, what is he actually feeling here? It's probably not boredom.
Is it maybe satisfaction that he's built a trap or a defense? Like he's finally he's a little bit at peace?
I don't think he is at peace. I think he's waiting for the bear.
Okay.
Because that's what he's paranoid about, right?
Yeah, I guess so. That's what all these spikes are for sure.
Yeah, so, I mean, feels like that's kind of the point of the piece.
Swiftly laying down some wisdom.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just trying to, like... I see the piece and I see that he looks bored and I know that's not right, so I'm trying to figure out what is right just by grasping at whatever it is that we have to hand, like what information we have. Oh, and asks what you think about Sal's Versi.
I thought it was an interesting take, but I'm not sure how closely it matches the world's. Is it Ursula Le Guin or is it? Yeah, I don't think it really matches the tone of what she was telling. You know what? I only vaguely remember the story, so I don't know if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
Like, when I think of Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke, I have the story emblazoned in my mind. So I don't think it held up that way, but it was still visually nice.
Yeah.
Like, Tormented Prince kills his father. I can't really remember why. Yeah.
No, I can't remember a lot of it either, but I do remember I actually kind of dug it. But that's probably because I had never read the book before. I didn't know what Tales of Earthsea was at all.
Yeah.
And I just kind of enjoyed the aesthetic and the feel and the world and the characters of the movie. I thought the sword jewels were really nice. The feel of the world was gorgeous. The character designs were nice. So there was a lot that I enjoyed about it. And it got me to start reading the actual book.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. I'm
There's
pretty
a
easy
cat
to please.
outside our window.
It's a hello.
Hello, cat.
Hey.
Hello. Come be friends.
He's not gonna come be friends.
He's not gonna come be friends. He can see you. He's coming to be friends.
You go and say hello to the
He's
kitty.
coming to be friends. Hello.
Hello. I can't get to him.
Bring him in.
I can't. Oh, it's on my fingers and ran away. What do my fingers smell like? They don't smell like anything, Michael. What did it know?
What did it
Smell
know?
my fingers.
This smells pleasant.
I'm
Maybe-
anti-cat.
Maybe it doesn't smell like food.
Animals just hate me. Oh, I'm sad. I thought I'd made a friend. It literally smelled my fingers and then bolted. Maybe I have ghost hand.
Ghost hand?
Yeah. You know that rare disease that every now and then one of your limbs turns into a ghost limb.
Are you talking about phantom limbs?
No.
No.
Talking about ghost limbs are very different.
The
Do you have a ghost stick? Am I not meant to bring this up on the stream?
why would you bring up on my stream?
Because we were talking about ghost limbs.
You were talking about ghost limbs.
Yeah? Well, okay, I was talking about ghost limbs. That's why I brought it up.
Why don't you describe to the audience at home, all 4 of them, what you mean by that collection of words? I don't know what to call them.
Okay. Well, we were thinking about what...
We don't.
We were thinking about what a cool concept for a character would be. And we were trying to think of what like a cool detective would be and what a cool detective series would be. And we were like, oh yeah, what about like paranormal detectives, like X-Files, like Mulder and Scully? Like, but it's one lone guy and he's called Dick. And he hunts ghosts, which is why he's called Ghost Stick. But also he has a literal ghost stick. Like, he lost his dick in a case, which is why he was fired from his job, because he had to go and recover. And his dick came back to life. Well, it came back to unlife as a ghost that's attached to him. It's a ghost stick. And they wouldn't let him back on the force afterwards because they thought he was crazy. But he's not crazy. And he has secret powers, like he can send his dick out to do things. And he can, like, poltergeist his dick to make it, like, move objects and things.
Hey, Carlin.
So that's his superpower, and he fights evil spirits with it. And he's always alone. That's Ghost Stick.
Yeah.
This is one private eye. Eh?
It's good.
Yeah.
I give you it. It's clever.
Mhm.
In the
Ghost Stick.
vaguest sense of the world. So are you pitching this as a...
If anyone wants to like pay me for the idea, they can. Like, if there's any big studios watching or anything, Ghibli, Disney, looking at you guys. Ghost Stick is available. Like, subscribe, add, rate, like, friend, follow, find me.
Tip us.
India.net.gov.co.uk. Go to my website, ghoststick.com, and leave me a message there and we'll discuss terms. I think it's an idea with a lot of appeal. It can reach a really broad audience. And frankly, I'm surprised that Ghost Stick hasn't been thought of before.
That's how serious you are. Frankly, I'm fairly disappointed that this does not exist yet.
I am, yeah.
I know, I believe you.
Yeah. It seems very odd to me. Like, I can't help but get the feeling that maybe someone came up with the idea and then they buried it because it was too good. So, I think it's about time that Ghost Stick made a return.
Oh, hey Craig.
Oh no.
You said, seriously, do I have some kind of weird story conjuring power that triggers every time I start watching your stream?
Oh dear.
And no.
You're just unlucky.
It's just India 24/7.
Maybe I should stop talking.
Never.
My hobby of talking is getting out of hand.
Your hobby?
Yeah.
That's not a hobby.
This is a hobby. I don't know where this is going.
I don't know either.
Maybe we're going to start spouting
evening.
spoonerisms.
What's a spoonerism?
It's a something. I know it's a word. Does that help?
I think it's a YouTube account.
No. It's a thing. It must be.
Well,
A verbal error in which a speaker accidentally transposes the initial sounds or letters of two or more words, often to humorous effect. As in the sentence, "You have hissed the mystery lectures." Oh, 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 oh. Ah. You see,
you have missed the history.
that's not a hobby. This is a hobby. Oh, I see you've played Knifey Spoonerism before. The only thing that would make that better is if there was actually a spoonerism in there to which we were referring to. But I'm not clever enough.
No. You're not.
I see you've played Spifey Noonie before.
Spifey Noonie?
Oh
Nice.
no, wait, I forgot to say spoonerism. I'm no good at this.
Maybe that's why you're an animator and not a spoonerism expert for Wikipedia.
Are you saying I'm only an animator because no one else will have me? Is this what you're saying?
I was saying to Kevin earlier on his stream that the only reason I do art is because I wasn't built for retail.
Would you rather do retail?
No, I wasn't
Well,
built
then-
for it.
Okay. Sorry. When you say built for it, I feel like you're talking about your physical... Like, I would do retail but I'm not built for it. It seems like a more convoluted way to say I do retail but I hate it than it needs to be.
No, it's that if retail was one of the options, I'm emotionally not capable of holding down a retail job.
No, I get that. I lost every single retail job I ever had due to being fired. So...
Okay. So, my painting doesn't look very different than what it was when I started, but it's now all in layers, so yay for that. Means
Yep.
I can be like, oh, this is over here now.
A tidy layer stack makes for a tidy mind.
to create Z depth. Oh. How are you, Ginge?
Sounds so nice with the birds outside and the rushing brook nearby. It's nice to have some air.
Birdsong and cats. Ooh, how was that? What regions of Iceland did you go to? Playing at them values, yo. How was our weekend, dear?
Our week?
Yeah.
Like last week?
Yeah.
It was okay. I think I was finishing off some storyboard stuff up
That's
until
right.
Thursday night. I think it's been quite good. Yeah.
Hey, LG.
It's the first time I started to feel like I'm properly doing this whole freelancing thing.
Yeah. I think maybe because you're starting to do the freelance that you thought you were going to start to do when you started to do freelance. Because you
Yeah,
kind of had a
that's
job that came in the middle.
Got delayed a little bit, but
Yeah. Thinking about composition.
what do you think about Mike?
Composition. How to, because it's quite symmetrical at the moment, and that could be good if we pull it off, but it could also be not good.
Ha! Your thumbnail is me.
Yeah, I didn't change it. Because, well, the reason being is I made that tweet earlier, and the tweet was linking to the thing. Yeah. I'll just change it.
Tano Kojo's back!
He's back!
Tano Kojo's back!
Yay!
Yeah!
Yay! 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 That was a fast turnaround.
I'm so glad. Well, it was bull. Them getting banned was bull. I'm sorry, for people who don't know, Hello Koji is one of my favourite animators. And he streams quite often, but doesn't do anything else, and he got banned from YouTube, and I have no clue why.
Craig asks, should the character be manspreading that much?
It's okay, he's got a little poncho. Just covering his groinal area.
He's also wearing trousers.
Nah. His legs have been blackened from the sun.
You quiet you.
All that time standing in fire. I think we could change his leg pose though.
Yeah.
Because that kick out does look super casual.
Yeah. And what for suggestions from the audience?
I don't want to make it too symmetrical, but you know. I wonder, can I get a little... I'm doing a celebration in Discord. I'm trying to get a little hand that I can use.
Ah, I see.
Sorry, I won't talk about stuff that is not relevant on the stream.
No, it's very relevant.
It's not relevant.
Okay. I know what I need. I need a new window to look at this from afar. This doesn't sound like the usual Ghibli cafe that I search. No.
Welcome to Meal Prep. This is a video of how
Ah, shush. Maybe it's just this. No. Here we go. What if? What if? Rather than going straight down the middle, we took hey Bryony, what if we took this and was just like that? Oh, I need to close this. No. I am repainting a page from a comic that India and I worked on
many eons ago.
many eons. And we're preparing it to print for a book, and this is our opportunity to see if we can strengthen the storytelling. So I'm currently looking at this page here. Shush. And seeing if I can make it have the sort of... This is just an experiment. I'm seeing if I make it not a central composition, how that affects things. Central's kind of cool.
Remember that guide to constructing environments that we were looking at earlier?
Yeah.
And how they did it?
Oh, cool. You're on Discord now. Sweet. It's a good platform.
What has everyone been up to over the weekend and also just today?
You are hip with the kids.
So hip.
Spa day, wow.
Whoa, cool. We went to a spa once. Went to a hotel that was meant to be like a spa thing.
Yeah, we didn't actually make it into the spa though. We just went swimming.
We went to the sauna in the steam room.
Yeah, that's true.
And we sat there in silence.
Yeah, you were hoping to like talk about stories, then we got in there and everyone's just like stone faced and eyes closed and we're like
Yeah, we probably shouldn't. Sorry for my creepy chair, people.
Yeah, India is ridiculously fun to go swimming with.
Thanks.
You are. You're just like a little kid in a swimming pool.
Don't think the adults found it as fun. I
Sweet.
mean, we're adults. I'm an adult!
Uh-huh. What do you think of this arrangement? Old one, new one.
Yeah, That's pretty cool. Do you prefer it off-centre, or do you think the centre has a certain iconicness to it?
Ah. The centre one does have that gravitas. But this one might have more of a kind of...
It feels more like he's waiting for someone.
In this one?
No, in the other one.
Yeah.
Because it's leaving room for someone to step into, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that got suddenly louder again.
Make sure that he's facing the right way. Storytelling wise. Just in terms of the previous pages and stuff.
Yeah.
That might be right. I'm just saying, make sure, because I can't remember.
I think I did just flip it. Like he was like that. Oh, you mean like from the previous one? Previous one, he just kind of like goes like hits down, I think.
Why does that not look as convincing all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, the focus is meant to be the guy.
The story is that he's set up all these traps and now he's waiting for what he thinks is following him to come and find him. So that's what we're trying to convey with this image, is he's just set up all the traps. We need to draw some more explicit traps on there, I think.
Yeah.
You know what, actually that's given me a lot of insight into people like Bowser and Robotnik. I always used to say to myself, who would build a castle like this? Who would put a lava pit in their castle? And the answer is someone who's terrified that there's someone coming after them because of what they've done.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. That's why they sit there in their lava towers. It seems very simple, but I never thought about it like that before.
Someone who is afraid of anyone getting close. Let's see what the thirds tell us. It's an L!
An L appeared!
An L appeared.
L! This means I'm gonna come onto the stream now.
Oh, I see how it is.
It's reached max cool person velocity. I'll have to mute you though. Oh, Ryan's got a point actually. I wonder if lava to Bowser is just a nice hot bath. So to him, he's in like an onsen, like a hot springs house, where he just relaxes. We're having quite a good evening. How are you doing, Elle? Oh no, Brittany! No! Stay forever!
Stay forever. You can. Yeah, of course you can.
How? Message? Twitter?
Yeah.
Twitter is, or you could just put your Discord name in here and we will grab it
Yeah, either or.
and friend you and such.
Throw your shit in it. Sure. Twitter. Rewalk. L. I've been breathing low. It's oh. It's so good. So good.
I had a flick through and just looked at all the art. I'm a heathen like that. I do intend to read it at some point, but I was just like, I want to just take this in with my eyeballs. It's pretty amazing. I adore the art style. Yeah, the art, it really is like, it's what draws me to it the most. I think the premise is pretty cool as well though. I read the foreword and everything, and it seems like a really good concept.
It's 4:53 a.m. and raining. Wow, Walter.
Walter!
Where are you?
Why aren't you asleep?
Why are you awake?
Maybe we're just a dream.
Doodle curls.
Doodle curls. That's adorable. Yeah, that's been my problem, so I get distracted by the gorgeous art.
Okay.
Jabba-dabba-dabba-da. Al says, don't DM people rude things without their permission.
Wait, what? You mean twit? I mean... Okay. Is twit a thing? I know A with the words with the but, never mind.
A twit is also an idiot.
It's true.
As in the twit spiral doll.
That's
I
true.
love that foot. My favourite goof is the one where he makes her think that she's shrinking by sawing just an inch off the bottom of her chair and her walking stick every single day.
It's dedication homes. Also.
Hello to everybody. Do people have anything exciting going on this week? Oh, 1 week left on your job. What kind of job is it? Is it a full-time job or is it like a gig? Sort of like a freelance gig?
I'm a feeling it. No,
Ooh, we're gonna ask secret animation job. It sounds so cool when you say it like that. Preschool TV show. That's awesome, Barney. So it's wrapping in a week. Yes! You can do it. Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm sure you'll do a really good job. Crunch time is never easy, but be kind to yourself and push through it. I know you can do it.
He's maybe too big.
Yeah. That's exciting, Bernie. Starting new things is always exciting.
But he's no smaller than he used to be, so we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Do whatever you think looks best for the image, you know?
Yeah.
You can change it if you feel like it's better that way. Oh my.
Dealy pop. I'll experiment a little bit more with this, see where I can take it. Ooh, it's a cleanup job. Jeez. That's
Oh,
a trigger
no.
word in here.
Oh no, they're the worst. No, no. Be gone. Be gone, foul cleanup job.
It occurs to me that the spikes probably wouldn't be facing into him. They'd be facing outward.
If you do a good job, cleanup is very satisfying. I don't think I've ever had that though, because I don't think I've ever really done a good job cleaning something up. That's my problem.
So we want shapes like this. Ooh. G. And then let's get rid
It's on paper! That's really fun. That sounds great. What you doing, Mike?
I'm creating a little icicle asset to use as a kind of multi-tool instancer. So you can do this. What's this alteration? She's like, what you don't break my story.
Make my story stronger, Mike. I think Mike is trying to strengthen the point that are meant to be traps that he set up in this thing.
Yeah.
The story that we're trying to get across with this page is that he's just finished like creating his big icy palace, and now he's sitting waiting for the thing he thinks is following him to come into his room of traps.
Spoilers, never does.
No. I mean, it might have been good in such an instance to show like the perspective from behind him with him looking at the door, but I think it's nicer to see this kind of more poster-like iconic pose for him.
Yeah.
Oh, Elle, we tried to go to the art shop and we think it's gone. We think it's disappeared. We tried to find it going up and down the street, and I think we were on the right street, but no luck.
Bryony, the whole story is up and available to read it if you want to read it. We created it back in 2013.
Was it really that long ago?
Yeah. We made it when we first got together, Swifty, and we've been together 18 years.
I didn't realise that I was with you the year after I went to Goblins.
Yeah.
think I thought it was slightly after that. But no, that's great.
I think anyway.
We haven't improved much, Bryony. Sadness. All these pages were a dual effort though. Like they were all, both of us kind of equal hand in the pages. So we had like double hands on it all the time, which helped. Because we could always see it with fresh eyes and hand it over to the person if we got stuck. Thanks so much, Brady. That's really, really cool of you. We hope we can make it better and not destroy it.
Did I get that address wrong?
Which address now?
I might have got that address wrong.
The one you sent to Bryony?
Yeah.
Whoops. Ah! L! Ah! Yes! I went to Goberlands for 2 weeks to do the summer course. I want to go again next year. Do you want to also apply? And we can both go again to the Goberlands summer school. And we can eat bourbons and other French delicious things. I think it's worth it for me to go and meet other animators and be in such a great place and get some awesome lectures. You don't have to speak French, the entire thing is translated into English for you. I think because I have students from all over the world come to do the summer course. Yes, please! It's 2 weeks and you stay in awesome uni accommodation and it's a class full of animators and you get given like little assignments and you get to speak to amazing animators and you get cool lectures and it's 2 weeks long and you just have to apply for it and hope you get in. But you definitely will. Like I got in back in 2012 and my animation was much less steady. I think I had much less confidence because I'd had much less practice, I think. I can tell you immediately that your stuff would be like one of the higher standard of things that would be there.
It's Goberland's everything the sages say it is.
Don't worry, Elliot, you're totally good enough. Like, there were people from all different skill levels on the course that I was on.
Was someone that was in the same course as you then went on to go to Carl Arts, didn't he?
Yes, Kevin's at Carl Arts now.
Yeah.
Kevin, I've forgotten his second name, but he's a super cool guy. He's a bit intimidating because he's like one of these people who somehow manages to do animation all the time, but also go bodybuilding a lot. So he's got like crazy ripped. It's like this really, really nice, cool bodybuilder who animates. It is 2018 I'm thinking of. So there's a bit of time for me to try and find some funds as well. Is he single? I don't know. Oh, it's Kevin Olvera. I can link him. I can't, but I can link you to him.
Just bring him into the chat to set him up on a date.
He's so cool.
He's so cool.
He's making a comic of his very own. And another person is currently directing at Blue Zoo Animation. Let's see. So I can link it to you, Doig, and you can put it into the chat if that's okay.
Sure, although you should be logged in as... Never mind, yeah.
There you are. I've sent it to you via Discord. There was a strange proportion of ripped people in my class now you mention it. Really? Is this a thing? Because I am such a sack of potatoes.
Is that so?
I don't have much muscle mass.
That is so.
I just have a lot of determination.
That is also
I just
so.
don't quit. That's what you want me for in battle. If you're ever fighting someone, you want to call me in because even if I'm like on my last legs, I won't quit trying to hit the other person. I just don't do much damage when I do manage it. But yeah, you could just Google Goblin Summer School and you will see. It happens around this time or just earlier every year, I think.
Trying to decide.
I think I could get more out of it if I went this time. Partially because I think I'd be less socially anxious to talk to people than I was the first time.
Power of center. Maybe you should just be in the center still.
Oh, Anna Katish was there too. If anyone knows her art. She's like become pretty big since then. I know, right? He's a crazy man. I don't know how he has the time. I have like enough problems finding the time just doing art. I'm literally just doing art. I just don't know which art to do.
Oh hey Renee!
Hoi!
Yeah, the Discord just kind of went from strength to strength.
To save Mike linking again, I'll just put in her name so you can Google her. And she was really cool. I was scared of her. She seemed very cool, like beyond my level of cool.
Renee! Holy wow! She's very good.
Yeah, she's crazy good. She has this really nice design that I really kind of want on a t-shirt. I might ask her if I can pay her to use the design on a t-shirt, which says mediocrity is a sin, and I love it.
Yeah, that's what it says.
See you, Bryony. Thanks for hanging out.
This chat keeps blocking you.
No! Is it like you're speaking too much? Does that to me sometimes. I'm lucky that I can just natter on in the voice rather than having to type it, because otherwise I would be blocked right now. Good luck with your deadline, Bryony. Don't stop believing.
Wait.
Oh!
I have given her the spanner of tappa-tapping.
Oh my god, you've given Elle the power.
Yeah.
Elle power is powered.
Ultramon.
This power's gonna get to her head. There's too much power about you right now. Altogether too much. You don't know what you've done, Michael. Someone wrench it away from her. Oh no! Oh, you're so cruel, Michael.
It's funny that she hasn't realised.
You're so cruel. Can I have a wrench?
You don't. Well, you can if you go into the chat as you. Oh, you are yourself.
I am. That's why I couldn't link.
I see. If you want, yeah, sure.
Give me a wrench.
You have to say something.
Wrench wars. Ah, yeah, reinstated.
I love the way that this is going.
A roller coaster.
It's for the best. Oh wait.
I'm a mod now. I can see it. I'm blue, like Sonic. I have a wrench like Rota, the walrus from Sonic. I have all the power. Like when you have all the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic.
Yeah. This question might be too deep for the stream. Maybe?
Oh,
No.
too deep for me. No, I love anime. Well, I love some anime, should I say. That's kind of like saying, oh, westerns. Well, it's not even that, 'cause it's not even a genre. It's more like a style. It's like saying, it's black and white photography trash. It's like, kind of depends on the photographer and the subject matter.
Yeah.
It depends if the anime is good or not.
It's like saying
Sort of
are
anime
humans
I love.
trash.
Hmm?
Kind of like saying are humans trash.
We are, though.
Wow, that solves that one for us. Thanks, Swifty.
That's okay. There's some anime that I really, really love. And part of it is nostalgia. Part of it is because it's just awesome. And the animation in some of it is just meow, 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 meow.
I mean, it depends on what you define as trash as well.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
If by trash you mean heavenly visual ambrosia for the eyes, then yes.
Me loves me some anime.
I think anime and the stuff that's coming out of Japan, they're a lot more open-minded and they are a lot more kind of, I don't know, not experimental as such, but like they make animes about volleyball.
The thing that I love about anime by Indie Swift is that in anime they tend to approach their shots and their storytelling in a much more cinematic way. With Western cartoons, they often aren't as filmic with their shots because they still see them as cartoons, which has changed a bit given the Eastern influence in animation recently. But in anime there's a lot of very cinematic storytelling, you know, great evocative shots. You know, someone will be talking and you'll just see their hands resting on the wall they're leaning against and how their fingers slightly tense when they mention something. That's the kind of visual storytelling and visual beauty that I really appreciate about it.
I think if your question comes from is like anime styled artwork trash rather than anime itself, I think if someone rushes into stylization and abstraction of the human form before they have an understanding of what has been abstracted and what has been stylized, then people often mistake surface exaggerations or manipulations to they kind of just look at the surface and try and emulate that, and that's all fine and well, but you'll only be able to know so much as the limitations of any given piece that you're looking at, which is why it's always advisable to do observation from life, figure out how anatomy, physics and everything works on the human body, and then push and pull that understanding.
You're right though, Ginge. Like, so many people give it hell, and a lot of it is trash. But there are plenty of trash TV shows, and no one ever says all TV shows are trash. It's true. There's plenty of really, really bad animated series that come from, like, us or Western studios, and Eastern studios too. But we don't tend to give it as bad a time.
I think there's a culture and a subculture surrounding anime fandom as well.
I think that people just I think people are shocked by anime because it caters to so many different genres. Because you can very much have an anime horror, or you can have an anime romance, or you can have a detective story, a noir, a western, a sci-fi. They do everything. And so people are shocked by the fact that it has adult content in it, but really it's like, well, that's because it's this genre, which is typically an adult genre. And they're just not used to seeing that animated. So they tend to have a lot more shock when they see an anime that they see as distasteful or trash than they would if they saw that in a movie that's live action. Which is odd, because something I really, really want Western cartoons to do more is to start showing just adult stories and adult content and treating its audiences like mature adults. That's, I think, one thing that has given rise to anime being as popular as it is right now, which is the fact that you can't get animated adult content like that really anywhere other than anime. So there's nowhere else for us to go to get animated adult stories.
And there's a difference between mature stories and adult stuff as well.
Well, it depends on how you use the word adult. I was using it to mean mature.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not using it to mean purely porn or anything.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that anime spans so many different genres is its strength, not its weakness.
Yeah. Animation isn't a genre, it's a medium. Right.
Yeah, Ginger, I agree. Like, I think Avatar was a great step forward.
Yeah.
I really love that, because it didn't treat its audience like they were kids. I know it was still very much a kids' TV show aimed at kids, but there was a lot there to enjoy just as people rather than as an age bracket.
I'm not even sure what the definition of anime is anymore.
I think it refers more to the style and the origin, but yeah, it's difficult to define.
Because it's not, the definition of it isn't animation that comes from Japan anymore. Or
No.
if it ever was.
And there are so many different styles of anime too. There are anime which don't have the typical anime look. You know, are they still considered anime? I don't know.
How many people in here are still to watch Samurai Jack?
Well, you know I watched it with you, so...
Yeah. And no, I don't think BoJack Horseman could be described as an anime.
How come?
I
just think it's interesting.
Because it doesn't really. It's a good question. It just doesn't have that feel. Rewalk is not caught up. Okay.
I think, okay, we won't say anything about it. I think there's certain stylistic conventions that are built into anime now that we recognise. Like the kinds of shots they use, the kind of storytelling conventions, some of the shorthands for emotions that you can see in some of the more popular animes that are more kind of conventional to what we would think of as animes. that we can use to define them, but yeah, it's super ill-defined, really. Nah, dude, we won't spoil it for you. We want you to be able to have like a genuine first-time reaction to stuff which is happening. I wonder what the makers of Avatar are doing next.
Voltron.
Well, that's the animation studio. Is
No.
it directed by the same people?
Yeah.
Is it directed by just one of them or both of them?
One of them, I think.
Yeah, I think the other director is working on his own comic.
Oh, no worries, Al. You're the one that said Samurai Jack, and it just made me realise that I finally watched the finale. So.
Yeah, it's cool. We probably don't want to spoil it to anyone else who's watching the stream either, if not in the chat, you know.
Yeah. It's interesting the sort of shows that are getting kind of pushed forward and hyped. How like, I don't know. I think they're suffering from pacing issues. Where they try and, I don't know. Voltron to me always seems like Deus Ex Machina for a lot of the stuff that kind of just happens. Like, oh, my lion is responding. Now I can do this skill that like somehow is the perfect thing.
No, I get you. Like, I feel like in Avatar The Last Airbender, characters go through trials and they earn their lessons fair and square, and you know exactly what it is that they've learned and how they are going to apply that in the battle, in terms of a tactic to overcome the other team. You know what the rules are. With Voltron, very much it felt like a lot of the time it was just, do they really, really, really want to do it, and do they really, really need help, and are they really, really helpless at the minute? Yes, then engage animal power that will solve the current issue conveniently.
Where's the struggle, man?
But that's just something that I felt when I was watching it. I think I've got nostalgia glasses on for Avatar. To me, that still hasn't been touched yet by anything else. But my opinion only. There's still a lot to enjoy in Voltron.
Yeah, for sure.
I very much enjoy the way that they've written Pidge.
Pidge
I've
is
been waiting
awesome.
for a character like Pidge for a really long time. A woman who's not written as a woman, but just as a person, as a character.
Yep.
None of her lines feel like they come from the fact that she's this or that gender. It doesn't feel like it matters if she's a boy or a girl. She just says things that people would say in that situation. And I really, really appreciate that.
Write good characters first. Gender them later.
Oh, also Owen. Yeah, I love animes that make fun of anime tropes. I think they're really funny and clever. Oh, BoJack Horseman. I didn't think it was very good to begin with, and now I think it's great. I really like it. Mike told me I should watch it.
Yep.
He was right. It's really good. It got deep and more mature than I was going to give it credit for being. Yeah, L 100%. I love that so much about the way it's been written.
There is a character like that though.
There is, yeah, but I'm just happy that Pidge is there.
Yeah. India, like, just, if you watch Voltron with India, she just rails against the princess.
I'm sorry.
It's just like, spend series doing not very much, like, what are you doing? And then at the end it's just like suddenly awesome.
I would have liked if they'd established at least a hint of it a bit earlier, so when it's a reveal, you can be like, oh, that's why she was, and I remember when she was doing that, and oh yeah, she said this.
Yeah, like if she disappeared off to be like, there's something I must do. And you're like, okay, but no, just play with the mice. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, that annoyed me. The episode where everyone went away and she spent a lot of time just playing with the mice and playing dress up with them. And she could have been training. It's like, what are you doing to help the team? They're all going off on a really dangerous mission. And there's nothing more useful you could do with your time. But I'm sorry. I'm a bitter old wench. And all I ever talk about now is how I want female characters to be. And I'm sure it's much harder to write these series than it is to sit there and critique them.
Did you hear that there was, you know the Wonder Woman film?
Yeah.
They have booked all women screenings for the Wonder Woman film.
Okay.
Which is an interesting...
That is interesting.
I mean, there's backlash on the internet about it.
I don't mind, but why?
Why have they done it, or why is there backlash?
Why have they done it?
I don't know, it's like they're Wonder Woman screenings. Come and see Wonder Woman if you're a Wonder Woman.
Come see Wonder Woman if you're a woman. Like, I appreciate people trying to help women out by doing things like that, having women-only screenings, but it feels like the more you kind of draw attention to the fact that women are different than men, the more you kind of perpetuate the problem.
Yeah,
like, the less of an
I
issue
agree.
you make it, the less it becomes an issue. If
Yeah,
you see
it's
what
like,
I mean?
Look, there's a woman superhero. Yeah, that's awesome, it's fantastic. Yeah, but it's a woman. Okay, cool.
It shouldn't be a novelty.
Yeah.
And as long as you treat it as a novelty, even if you're treating it as a novelty in a good way,
You
rather
sustain the
than a what
novelty.
can a woman do,
Yeah.
you're still making it seem like it's the edge case rather than the norm.
That I think that's the thing that when I'm like, okay, like I don't. It's not like, oh well, I can't go to the screen. It's like don't care. But if you, yeah,
Yeah, it just seems odd to segregate the genders.
Yeah,
on
if
a
you
film
frame
that
it-
is meant to be, well, I'm assuming all kind of films with kind of equalist undertones are seeking to unite people rather than divide them, so it's a strange decision to divide the genders deliberately. I don't know.
It's like, hey, come and watch the female superhero thing. Let's unite the fan base. Nope, let's just not. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's a strange decision. I'm sure they think they're helping.
Did you ever see the new Ghostbusters?
No, I didn't.
That was a silly
Very much
thing.
because that felt like it was again drawing a lot of attention to something that I think needs to be dialed back a little bit in order for it to be truly effective. Yeah, I agree, Elle, it's a clumsy way of doing things. Like, to me, the pitch way is the elegant way of doing things. You know, just fight against it by writing really good female characters and not making a big deal about the fact that they're female. Again, all my opinions. You should stop giving me, like, subjects that you know are inflammatory to me.
No, never.
I don't like ranting on streams. I always feel like people will think that I'm telling them how they should think or feel. And I absolutely am not. Like, you guys are free to think of, and I'm not, now it sounds weird that I'm saying that I think people would hold my opinion in such regard that they would let it affect how they feel about things. All I'm saying is that I don't see my opinion as law. So I understand that everyone's got different views on it, and that's absolutely fine and cool and good. And it'd be a really terrible world if people didn't have different opinions on things.
Yes.
Yes. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, oh. Sorry, I won't sing over the top of your music. Sometimes I get songs that just spontaneously come into my head and I feel like I have to sing them.
That's okay. That's okay.
We're going to plan a bit more of our Japan trip tomorrow. So, we're going to go to Japan with some friends for the first time. And we've always kind of wanted to go and we're super excited about it. We've actually tried to leave enough room in this holiday for us to actually have a holiday.
Yeah, it's the first thing that you're taking us on that isn't an explicit event, yeah.
Yeah. Poor Mike, like, pretty much every place we've ever been, apart from Paris, we've been to because I've been like, hey, this festival, this event is on, we should go to this. And it's always been really great, but it has inevitably always been us rushing around trying to see everything. And I keep forgetting to book time off work for a day or two when I get back to deal with jet lag. And also book a day or two at the end of the trip for us to actually see the place we're going to. Which means everything is always quite like just stressful and not very holiday-like, even if it's brilliant. Yeah, so this time we're actually going to go, and it's like 16 days that we're going to go, and we're going to spend the first 3 days in Tokyo, and then we're going to Kyoto for like 5 days or something, and then spending another 5 back in Tokyo again. And the other days are travel days. Oh, Elle's saying stuff about girl characters, so it's toughy because you want to jump to that goal of having female characters not be a statement in itself. But sometimes it's better to acknowledge where things are at culturally now too. Yeah, Elle, good point. Good point. Like, it's one thing to fix a mistake, but sometimes it's helpful to tell people that there is a mistake in the first place.
Yeah, as long as the telling them that there's a mistake doesn't become the focus and the character becomes secondary.
I suppose there's a difference between teaching a man to fish and giving a man a fish. Like, maybe if you just give people a good female character and don't say anything about it, you're kind of just giving them a fish. Whereas if you're pointing out the problems, you're teaching them how to fish.
I guess.
I think there is an element of education to it, but also I believe strongly in leading by example.
I think in your analogy, it's less teaching someone how to fish, because in this instance, creating the character is catching the fish. Pointing out that it's a fish is more like saying to someone, here's a fish, and then shouting at them, this fish is important! And
then you're telling them why, aren't you?
And this is why this fish is important.
Like, that's the important thing, is telling people why it is. Or showing people, like show don't tell, right?
Yeah.
It's so difficult. I don't know. I feel like things are getting better though. Like, I really do. I'm really optimistic about the future because I feel like step by step things are improving.
My Firefox has completely died, and that's why my...
For everyone. Like, it's great that things are improving for women. I think things still need to improve for people of different ethnicities and people who are disabled. But I think things are getting steadily better, so it's good. Yeah, Elle, we just kind of let you know where we were with the plan, just so that you had a kind of rough idea of where we would be. I don't know if it's helpful at all. You should just do what you were wanting to do anyway, and like not factor in anything with what we're doing. But if what you were planning to do roughly lines up at some point along our plans, then that's super awesome. If not, I might try and leave you like a parcel somewhere. or something.
Parcel.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way I can do that. If I can like rent out a little locker or something in Tokyo and be like, you'll have to find it. That'd be cool. I have dreams of doing a really elaborate, like, what would you call it? Easter egg trail? I've spoken to Mike about this before. About how I've wanted to, like, elaborately stage across the entire city by hiding things in places people won't look unless you give them a prompt to. Like a massive trail that leads to something cool at the end. And then just sitting at the end and watching people from afar to see if anyone gets it.
You could hide a drawing.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. There's a cool piece of art and maybe some sweets or something, but I was like thinking about having like chalk things on the wall that people could follow and like going into a library and hiding something in a particular book. You know.
Take care, Ginge. Thanks for joining.
Oh yeah, see you, Ginge. Like, I would love to do that. I would find that so much fun. Just to plan and execute this awesome treasure hunt, and then to leave the first clue somewhere really obvious and see if anyone finds it and what they do. Like, you would have to say, this is an awesome treasure hunt. This is the first clue. If you don't want to do it, please put this back where you found it so the next person who finds it can have a go. And you'd watch that. And then if they took the envelope, you'd have to have a couple backed up that you could replace it with. And then once they've like started off in the right direction, you would just go to the end and be like, let's see.
And you wait there the entire day.
Yes.
No one arrives.
I just sketch the entire day and wait there.
You could do it at Dublin.
I know, I want to do one.
And it leads them all the way to like Big Bang Comics or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I could have bought them a couple of comics that I leave behind the counter for JP to give to them and just say when they say this code word, give them the comics.
No questions asked.
Yep, because they have completed my puzzle.
I like the idea.
Me too. I just think it'd be really, really fun. I just like the idea of like putting a bit of adventure in people's lives. That'd be awesome.
Filling people's lives with adventure. That could be our mantra. What are you putting me up for?
Yeah, I just want like people to have more adventure in their lives. Yeah, we hear you, Rob. No worries.
We hear you loud and clear. It's not a very strong pose.
India, do you know about ARGs? Those are right up my alley. What's an ARG? It sounds like the kind of sound I make when I stub my toe. I'm assuming it's a acronym. Action role-playing game? Anything like a treasure hunt, then I will, yes, definitely enjoy. Is this a thing where I get to be a hero in real life?
Because that's what's important to you, isn't it? Whether or not you can be a hero.
What are you saying?
What am I saying?
I don't know. Is it a good thing? What are you saying?
You're my hero, so to say.
Don't know how to react to you right now. Thank you. It's a conspiracy narrative scavenger thing. Alternative / augmented reality game. I like it. I like the sound of this. I like treasure hunts and solving clues. I really secretly want to be a detective. Not that secretly. I want this in my life. So what do people set up sort of clues for you and you go and try and solve them? I've done Escape the Rooms and I think they're awesome. I love those. There's a few you've heard of in Ireland.
You know all the things, Al.
Maybe next year for my birthday. Maybe.
Yeah? If you're still in Ireland.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Elle.
You can. Oh, is it too late for you?
But also, I'm not on mic, and it'd be pretty hard if I could hear an echo of you. I suppose I wouldn't because we're using the same mic. You kind of happen upon them, which is incredibly exciting. You happen upon the ARGs.
That's cool. So it's not like you plan to do one, it's just kind of
Hold on.
riot.
I can Google this. I realise I have the power of Google. Wait, I should probably have googled augmented reality game because all I've got is accident repair group. Let's see.
Nice. Nicely done, Sophie.
Pervasive games.
There's a grumpfish.
Yeah, I'm not finding it. I'm okay with you hopping onto mic for a sec if you want to. I'm in the Discord. I can unmute myself.
Yes. Let me see. Swifty.
So I'm going to be in general.
Cool.
Hello? Oh no, Elle's talking but I can't hear her. One sec, Elle. I might have Discord turned down. I do. I can! Cool.
I could jump in there as well, I guess, or you guys can just talk.
Okay.
You know what? I'll jump in as well.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so this is really cool. I think the reason why you can't really find them, I'm going to see if I can find the definition online that is what I'm talking about, because maybe I got the acronym wrong.
Okay, cool.
But they're like scavenger hunt sort of interactive games that you usually kind of happen upon.
Oh man.
Other people happen upon them as well. And it's kind of all about the interaction between the people who have discovered these pieces of the puzzle, and you have to share the information with each other in order to solve the mystery or the game or find out more about it, and it's so cool.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah, I can tell you something that happened to my friend, which can later, but it's streaming. I don't know, am I on the stream?
No, I don't think you are on the stream. Elle's not on the stream, right, Mike?
She's on the stream, but she's not on the stream now because I'll leave. Done.
Okay, you're not on the stream now.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. That's amazing. At which point do people get told it's a game? Like, are you told from the off?